All right, welcome to Rapid Fire Manufacturing. Today I'm with my good friend and neighbor, Dustin Hayden. Today we're going to dive into how financial strategies fuel manufacturing growth. And he is the Vice President and Commercial Relation Manager at Fifth Third Bank. He's got over 14 years of experience, and Dustin is a financial leader who helps manufacturers unlock potential through innovative banking solutions. Dustin, thank you so much for joining today.
David, I really appreciate the invite. I've been following you for quite some time and rapid fire manufacturing. I gain a lot of insight from these videos. I watch every single one of them, and it's just exciting to see what's going on in the manufacturing industry. And I'm really excited to partner with a lot of those in the manufacturing industry myself.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Before we start too, how about OS?
What a
Yeah,
great win, man. What an exciting game.
absolutely. So when I cut through your development too, I'm like, either it's the Browns flag or the OSU.
Always got to have them. Yeah, I went to school there. I went to school at Ohio State, and so every win, of course, is exciting. And I got to experience a national championship while I was there in 2002. And I know what those students were feeling as soon as that clock hit zero. So just chills, man. I'm so happy for those guys, especially the guys that have been around for several years.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, you ready to jump in?
Ready to dive in. So, David, yeah, I'll share a little bit about Fifth Third with you. Since 1858, Fifth Third has been working to be the one bank that people most value and trust. As one of the nation's largest banks, Third has the resources to provide comprehensive banking solutions and expert guidance. And their relationship managers, like myself, are there to navigate the complexities of the constant changing market environment to manage risk and solve complex financial challenges. Now, for myself, I work in commercial banking. I've been with Fifth Third for 15 years. I specialize in working with businesses that are $10 to $50 million in gross revenue. I like to partner with these companies to provide tailored financial solutions like credit, treasury management, and growth financing. My ultimate goal is really to understand their business, help streamline their financial operations, and fuel their success. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So manufacturers often face, tight margins and cash flow challenges. What's one financial strategy that you've seen particularly, that works particularly well to help companies stabilize growth in today's economic climate?
That's a great question. So, one effective financial strategy for stabilizing and growing in today's economic climate is really improving working capital management. So, by optimizing the management of accounts receivables, accounts payables, and inventory, companies can really work to free up cash and maintain flexibility. So companies can look for ways to accelerate their receivables by offering payment discounts or maybe negotiating longer payment terms without damaging relationships with their current suppliers. They can leverage traditional and creative financing options through their bank. So one such solution for this could be a commercial credit card. So for instance, this product allows a business owner to extend their repayment period several weeks, which can help their cash flow. The other would be leveraging technology. And I think it's really important as far as implementing cash flow management software or enterprise resource planning software, where they can really monitor and manage their cash more effectively. So these strategies not only can help stabilize cash flow, but it would also allow a business to reinvest that freed up capital into growth opportunities such as marketing, research and development, or scaling operations. But ultimately, I think it's really important to consult with your banker or financial advisor on the best option for your situation.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Now, with the rise of automation and reshoring, manufacturers are making significant investments. How can banks like Fifth Third support these businesses in funding innovation without kind of overextending themselves?
Yeah. So banks can support manufacturers investing in automation and reshoring by offering tailored financial solutions that balance innovative funding with prudent risk management to help meet the unique needs of a company. So there's, your more traditional financing, such as a working capital line of credit or a commercial real estate loan. But we can also get creative with options like asset-based lending or equipment financing. And I'd like to touch on that one a little bit. Equipment financing, for instance, it really allows a manufacturer to finance the purchase and the installation of the machine while paying low monthly payments while they get the equipment up and running. So really by aligning the financial products with the company's goals while structuring repayments and risk sharing strategies, banks can be partners in driving growth without overstep. By aligning financial products with the company's goals while restructuring repayments and risk sharing strategies, banks can be partners in driving growth without overextending themselves or their clients.
Now, and I think that term, CapEx is what they say in the industry. So, I mean, that's a huge part of it. You're looking at some of these, $250,000 to $1 million machine. Nice to have some sort of structure where you can make monthly payments on it that are, feasible.
Yeah, especially while you get the equipment up and running and starting to generate revenue for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Now, in your experience, what's the biggest overlooked financial opportunity, manufacturers can leverage to improve not only profitability, but maybe operational efficiency?
Yeah, so there are a couple opportunities I think that come to mind for me. The first would be their investment in their current employees as well as their future talent. So companies can look to create pilot programs with local community colleges or vocational schools with a really great emphasis on developing that future talent. I think a lot of us have heard, in the trades and those sorts of industries, they're hurting for that next generation of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think finding ways to partner with those local schools will help them develop that future talent. For current employees, it's providing opportunities for training and development and really promoting that career advancement. As employees, we always feel valued and work harder when we feel appreciated and prioritized. And really, this ultimately leads to a positive work environment and greater team engagement. I do think the second opportunity would be an investment in automation. So while having intelligent and capable people on staff is extremely important, automation of the business processes will help create efficiencies and have a positive impact on the company's profitability. So whether that's an implementation of an ERP system or the creation of software to automate certain parts of the business, the investment will be worthwhile in creating profitability and operational efficiency.
No, that's and I know I've seen this personally because we're both in the Strongsville Education Foundation, but seeing Fifth Third, and I know you're behind that as well, contribute to some of these companies in promoting, whether it's students at Strongsville to kind of put them through some of these programs. That's a huge part of it.
Yeah, it really is. And I think what comes to mind, especially in the Strongsville schools, is things like makerspace. They have these makerspace areas for kids, and actually it's become part of their curriculum where they can go in there and learn robotics or 3D printing, or, they're working with their hands. And I think it's super valuable for those students.
Yeah, absolutely. I will give a shout out to my mother who was big in the makerspace implementation. I think she actually did her dissertation on makerspace. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
huge.
wonderful.
So giving them a space where they can learn and develop with things like STEM, that's huge. Because the more you get them interested at a younger age, they're going to be inclined to kind of travel down that path.
For sure. No, I agree.
So, Dustin, thank you for sharing these insights. Financial strategy, it's a critical piece for the puzzle for manufacturers, and your expertise and light on the subject is really good for people to learn how to adapt and thrive. So, for those of you watching, stay tuned for more industry experts like Dustin. Dustin, if you had anything else before.
Now, David, you hit the nail on the head. I really appreciate you having me on. I would encourage your followers and viewers to just partner with their banks and their financial advisors. Certainly, they're welcome to reach out to me as well as a resource. I'd be happy to provide any sort of information and guidance that I can. But really, it's partnering with, your financial partners to really help to streamline your business.
Yeah, absolutely. Dustin, thank you so much.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.